Right, hello there. Hello there, Bouncy Bat and others, of course. We are playing the solo modes of Hearthstone. Yeah, it's kind of like, it also gets stuck at 1 nowadays. I don't know what they did. It used to go down to 0 early on when you used that widget. Now it doesn't. Which is kind of also, it gets stuck at 1 second. So yeah, it's not perfect. It also costs nothing to use, so you get what you're paying for pretty much. And yes, we are playing the kind of old solo modes of, yeah, stops at 1 second. It's a lot like always when in a movie you're supposed to defuse a nuclear bomb, it always stops at 1 or 007 in case of a certain series of movies. But yes, as observed, we are doing the old solo modes of Hearthstone again. Do remember played these earlier on, and actually Kisu was like, what, it has single player modes. Yes, most expansions, especially earlier on, came out also with a single player challenge of some kind and haven't passed quite mostly any of them, and they actually do also give card packs and such, so of course would like to get those at some point. So now and then we play the single player modes of Hearthstone. So welcome, and hopefully you have had good start of the week. We again return for most of the rest of the week with streaming, so good to see you all, and hopefully your week has started well. So let's switch to the game and see about playing. There we go. Yeah, the week is already more than 50% done work-wise, at least. That's true, because it's already Wednesday after work, so it is. Alright, let's see. Do remember once might have passed this mode, but do think it's like for every class there's the Monster Hunt challenge. So let's see. Alright. Doesn't seem like the mangy wolf would be the worst thing ever. Challenge 1 of 8. Do you think that passed these ones long ago? Not sure anymore. You can play also with the Wogen, so it's do not think the most interesting necessarily always. It's fun though. Let's play with the kind of like fancier guy with the blades, and then there's, yeah, this had the kind of like gun thingies also. Let's play with this Greymane first. To remember that there was, yeah, you could get spells that were blade this game. Scavenge indeed, and here you had you could summon bloodhounds, and here there was like you could start your turn over. This was kind of harder ability to use to your advance, because you could start your turn over, which in some cases is useful and in some not quite so much.
The trail leads here.
No, good to hear that rest of the week looks good. So let's see.
Tess versus a mangy wolf.
The trail leads here.
Alright, fair enough. No one drop, but we have enough to play with, like we can already, like, because the Mangy Wolf has only 10, so it's not like it's going to be a major challenge. And
Job's done.
that's as much as there was for that turn. And then if we had weapon, but we do not really have, let's summon a
Job's done.
pirate and pass turn. Alright, that's pretty strong. One damage to all enemy minions for a card, alright. Of course, we could also play the snake trap or play flying fox, which would be, of course, it's also, this has thorn, so let's play that. That and then not attack yet. As alright, the leader themselves attacks. Now the 1 damage to all enemy minions starts to be more useful. And now we can get rid of that attack with 4, so that's already very close to winning the trap set. Deal 1 damage. Yeah, that's enough.
One shot, one kill.
There we go. Alright, we even got reward for playing one game. Ah yeah, newer card sets, like very convincing ETC band manager. Right. Somewhat surprisingly, still playing the solo games also gives the rewards, because and then we get to choose a treasure as we won. Alright, this practically just makes enemy spells more expensive. This gives more cards. And the cards you generate cost 1 less. It's kind of would say that card advantage usually, because this gives like maybe 1 turn more time. In turn, this actually is a considerable advantage. Card advantage usually wins games. Right, and then we get a few more cards for our deck next, and we need to choose also that. Yes, played game. It's always this kind of reward that you actually play a game. It also counts the single player games for some reason, which somewhat surprises. All right. Probably prefer the weapons as of now.
No games this time, Mira. Finish it!
Ah yeah, this is the one that gives plus ones all the time. Kind of moderately annoying. Let's see how that goes. So let's see how that goes next. Oh, hello there, Jackson. Thank you, and good night for you. So let's even wish you a good night on big screen. Thanks for joining, at least for a while, and hopefully you sleep well. And let's continue to remember that sometimes have lost to this thing because it generates bigger creatures with time.
Tess versus Mira!
The trail leads here.
Wanna play a game?
Alright, and it's good enough for a starting hand. And we do now get 2 extra cards, so that's helpful. We also run out of cards a little bit faster, but we do have also more options in hand, so and we can one drop that, so that's always an advantage. So we should probably play weapon first. And now we can also get rid of that on our own, so we then can attack for 3, which is already quite nice, as we only took 1 damage, so we are technically ahead. Right, everyone got pluses. And if we play this now, it gets extra damage from our weapon. And even if we take 2, we can still make the opponent take 3, so
First kill.
good enough a trade. Let's then even play that. Alright, we start to have a pretty good board state for now. Alright, we have 4. So we can play probably more useful to play these and the weapon currently.
Talk about a nice suit.
And as none of those have taunt, we can actually mostly keep attacking
First kill.
them directly as we have the monster with taunt for now.
4-kill Naeus!
Job's done.
This isn't Moonblade.
And they have actually already lost.
Thailand lover!
There we go. They didn't get to do that many +1/+1s compared to sometimes. So that actually went pretty well. Alright, and we dealt 20 damage, so we get more gold. Again, play one game. Not the most difficult conditions. No. Alright, let's keep going. So we have more weapon related things or secrets, and then we have pirates. Probably like the pirates most thematically.
Not even I can control grub.
Alright, this is kind of annoying. Annoying because they can, if you leave them with creatures, they can do the attack damage to you, but only once. So it's a bit like you have the giants in MTG that can destroy creatures and deal their damage once. A bit similar mechanics. Alright, let's see.
Versus grub.
There is now also a throne page if you noticed in the bio, so you can see a few things there already. Alright, this isn't the best thing ever, like sure we have weapon and trap and everything, but let's change those two and see what we get. It's better, at least we have 1-drops. We can of course make the first strike. That is a bit of an advantage, if nothing else. We do not really have any pirates to play yet, but we can play 2 creatures, which is also nice.
Job's done.
Oh, hello there, Riley. Welcome to the stream also. Hopefully you're doing well.
Talk about a nice suit. First kill.
Job's done.
Alright, and some damage done. Right, that also has taunt. And now it's actually useful to summon the ship's cannon and then one-eyed cheat, so can now get rid of that with 2 damage. And then attack here again.
Job's done.
So how's Riley doing? Hopefully good work week this far. And there we go. More, at least we have some board page. Alright, that didn't really work. Gives more attack, but they also ran out of stamina, so... Alright, we can summon another pirate. And then we could add a glass spell or set the trap. Let's try that. What do we get? Narrates for 0, Sinister Strike or Bash. I actually do like the Sinister Strike because it's some good damage and then we actually get the even attack with the cannon, so
Job's done.
that's already pretty strong going. Unless they come with solutions quickly.
Quiet.
Alright, and then we can would set the trap. Now it would be of some use to generate snakes, but they are going to lose anyway this turn, so good as well. Do this and do this and also set the trap just for fun, and then we can attack them. And for style finish them with the... And there we go. Ran out of life. Ah, alright. Night shift. Hopefully not too tiring. And we again got 200 gold for playing one game. Take 5 turns. That doesn't seem like very hard. That is quite strong. Cost reduction. That is kind of like the mechanics, so you can deal damage. It's potentially useful, but it costs 6. And then we have a strongish creature that includes spell damage gain. This kind of, because it's single timer, you have to have cards in your hand to use this spell, and then you have to get it, so prepare the creature. A good creature. Alright, and what are the next new cards? Alright, let's see what to choose. So weapon improvements. And the Blingtron 3000, which is quite funny because it gives a random weapon from the game for each player. Can be hazardous. Preparation reduces spell cost. Alright, do like these because they remove opponent creatures potentially. Alright, this is kind of interesting. Death and taxes, 1 damage for each minion they control, so they can kind of turn strong board state somewhat against you, because if you generate a lot of creatures, then it starts to also grind you down through that mechanic, so it's kind of annoying.
The trail leads here.
Right, there's one drop.
Someone who owes me money.
Yep, these cards are good enough.
One shot, one kill.
Job done.
A drop in the bucket.
And then we start taking damage from that ability.
X marks the spot.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, and again. I still play one more and then
I'll give
hopefully
it a
at
shot.
some point can get them destroyed also. Now it starts to be moderately hazardous to play more creatures. Alright, now we can also get some of them killed. Certainly get weapon in hand. Fortunately, we can now abuse these a bit, so that we can reduce our creature count at least a little. Then we get some life back also. It's quite useful. And we are even mildly ahead. Can certainly keep playing Death and Taxes.
This'll pack a punch.
And now we can also get rid of some creatures.
Working me to the bone.
No survivors!
4 kill Neas!
There's a price on your head.
Alright, they also reduced things a bit themselves. That won't do much now because it's only undamaged ones. 1 damage to all enemy. That's still on 3, so we could again do that and then do this.
Clear the way.
4 kill
And we are pretty close to winning. Last turn for them most probably, unless they come up with... Alright, that's taunt and 10, so we need something to shoot with potentially. Alright, we just need to combo that, which we can do. Play that first and then play this and destroy that and stay long. And of course we are going just to spite them. We can't actually, unfortunately, do it so that the really weak thing they summoned would finish them, because the rest do more damage. So the fox finishes. There we go. Glory to the fox. We couldn't make the really small thing they had finish them off, because the really small thing we got from them more or less, because there simply was no possibility, because everything else did more damage, so unfortunately not possible in this case. So, and again we took 5 turns, so we got another reward. At least there's a lot of gold to go around, it seems. Next, play one game. These are useful because they are creatures, and these are like still comboing with pirates, but kind of between those two. These are somewhat probably prefer those. Ah yeah, this was kind of unpleasant. Alright, let's then try.
Versus Greta!
The trail leads here.
Care for a bite?
Alright. Expensive. Fortunately, we do not depend heavily on spells, because they now cost health. And then we could give that life steal, so we would get 1 life. Not really worth it.
Reality woven.
An incredible discovery!
Undead.
Alright, the cannon even worked.
Kill Naias!
Alright, and let's finish turn and see what they... Alright, that's already pretty strong.
This only works on the simple-minded.
I smell blood.
Right, so let's not do anything else yet.
Serve the Fire Lord. Woven.
Now this would be worth the price.
Ha, this guy's toast.
At least for once, using life for those is worth it, because pretty much everything went away. Board state improved materially, one might say. Or at least for a while.
This'll pack a punch.
Let's also summon creatures. And finish turn, because the two mirror images are not going to attack, unlike that thing. And this restore 4 health to the opponent hero, so
Talk about a nice
probably more useful to summon creatures and use that so we can discover even more spells that are too expensive health-wise to cast. one we can
So frail.
deal 2 lives, so
Taunt is blocking me.
and we got some free spell damage, so that was actually still a good shot. We now can at least activate the secret if nothing else.
Clear the way!
Alright, that's better board state. And then we can cast already quite a few creatures more. Now that is combo, so we can do that them. Then we can start again attacking.
All are equal before my magic.
Clear the way!
Alright, that much for the secret.
Kill Naias!
And we keep attacking. Let's see, they have only one
This
card
only works on the
in
simple
hand
mind.
anyway. They are kind of slightly running out of options at this rate.
X marks the spot.
Played that in wrong order, but do not think it will matter that much. You can deal
Hey,
with that with
lights
the
out.
agent.
Gotcha!
Then the rest go through,
Clear the way!
including the player, and we win.
Kill Naias!
Secret. I don't die. Alright, became immune, so buys them 1 turn more, but it's kind of they are playing top deck and we have 4 creatures, so most probably they are not going to succeed. Nope. Can just push them over. Alright, and then we can add even more card draw, but there are also other interesting options. So let's see then what we can do next. Caltrops. Alright, so everything takes 1 damage and start with an extra mana crystal. So it's kind of between hate on opponent's creatures or some extra tempo. The kind of the 1 damage prevents some things from being played at all, but do like the extra tempo more. It's more generic, an advantage if you have extra tempo in that respect. Right, more blink foxes. Alright. Alright, that's always nice as long as you get to play it, and we have already the other types of things to a degree, so let's take those. Alright. This is kind of mostly big. It has +1/+1, but it's only like +1/+1 for everything, so it's not very... It's just a static effect, so do not think... Other than he has like 50 health, which is a lot. So, let's see. And he's also a wolf.
The trail leads here.
Still you try to hunt me.
Still you try to hunt me. That might be the case. So, let's see. Good enough cards. And we draw 2 more in any case, so... Alright. With the tempo advantage, we this time can't do that much yet. Or we could copy a spell, but to prefer. Let's put the snake trap out first actually and see how the situation develops. Alright, those are kind of annoying.
I smell blood.
Pitiful.
Alright, we generated another snake trap.
Let the pain speak to me.
So let's try play something. The main issue is that they are getting pretty strong board state out.
First kill.
4 kill Naias!
Right, that's at least something. Ouch. Alright. At least they spent their time beating at the snakes, but...
Undead tell no tales.
4 kill Naias!
And that was at least something done again. then we have the problem what to do next with that board state. That's not going like terribly strong.
One shot, one kill.
No survivors!
Right, and it actually takes a lot.
4 kill Naias!
Lot of work to at all stay long. Right, very modest 10. One health left and real options. We could combo that and destroy that, but we wouldn't survive very long anyway. Let's do that anyway. That helped a lot. Unfortunately, have only one health.
No survivor!
So we'll die in any case.
Get them, boys.
Sealing triple.
You gotta sleep with the fishes.
Generating the snakes isn't going to save the situation to think. Somewhat surprisingly. Still, let's survive.
This'll pack a punch.
And then we can attack and cast more, but it's not still going to help against the single health, so
I've got the beast in my sights.
No survivors!
there we go. And so we do have no. This is certainly going to end here. Yes, and because we have only one health, it's quite certain that that is not going to go very well. There we go. That went pretty far actually. 5 out of 8.
Strongest survive.
So that was pretty strong go at it. We can also try the dungeon run in couples and
Fire,
catacombs
madness,
or
murlocs, Rafam has unleashed the plagues of Uldum.
There are
Only
also
we
newer-
can stop him. Explorers
Newer
to me.
ones. Do not really know much about these, so let's see what this actually entails.
So she goes beyond the portal,
Alright.
seeking to become immortal.
To make my name, I will explore. Dread
And
outland
then
where
we have
none
some
dared
dialogue.
before.
But in the dust through that dark gate, born of rust, a demon waits. Arana!
Right, and
Versus Takrel!
let's go against the Inquisitor
Who's
then.
there?
My
The story
name
ones are
is
sometimes really difficult. Let's
Only
see
the
how
rusted
this
legion
goes.
matters.
Yeah, 5. Even if it's a Lynx, it's kind of, if we have to wait until we have 5 mana crystals, we most probably are not going to do very well at that point.
A legion? What do you mean?
The rusted one beckons to you, Night Elf. Come.
Alright, rusted one indeed. And we still have only
Can win
more.
this.
I can win this maybe, but we can't cast anything yet.
Master hungers.
Alright, we could either summon ourselves, we could also clean the board up a bit with. Alright, and this discovers a card, so
Why do you call?
alright, random beast can charge, let's charge. And another beast died, so scavenging hyena got bonus.
Fall for the Legion.
I can't move.
Maybe.
Right, do we have? Yes, we have a beast card. Let's do that and
Job's done.
see. We now have like this got bonuses, and next turn we can cast the links, so enjoy some links pause. Most probably. Now we can cast the links and it's already 6-5, so plenty of linkses.
We're back online.
My hand is full.
And then we can get a lot of linkses out. They can rush, so we cannot use them.
Try to run.
And then we still have 3 left.
I need a target.
I can't attack hero with rust, that's true.
I can win this.
And let's see what would be the best cast. Very moderately useful, but right, and we can cause some havoc here by removing that and putting extra cost on it.
Impressive. I wonder, could we mechanize that?
Alright, there we go again.
Try to run.
Alright, that was effective turn. We might still win, it depends a lot on what happens next. That wasn't very useful, it was converted into something more expensive for sure, but
I can win this.
alright, then we could get rid of that, but
Just give in. A bit of scrap.
alright,
will
and
hurt you.
then we need to still try to get something through. At least it kind of progresses.
Maybe.
But not very effectively, like we could still attack them, we have health and we can cast more things, so let's go that way.
Maybe.
We could also draw 4 cards with that. Let's draw 4 cards
Where are you going?
for the near future. And then we can
Try to run.
Deal damage.
Job done.
Alright. Finish turn. Only 12 and taunt, so we need to get rid of that somehow. Fortunately, there are ways to remove creatures, but that's already kind of... Fortunately, it has only 6 left, so... That would be pretty useful secret.
Oh, in the shadows.
Alright, random beast also has taunt. Pretty nice. That does some extra damage. And that's all we can do for now. At least they most probably do not have that many.
Get it out! Get it out!
There's a little devil in all of us.
That also killed their critter. So it summoned something that's not very useful.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Oh yeah, we didn't combo that. Let's get rid of the demon. And we still have enough resources for both, so... Not bad, not bad. I'm in a 6/6 rat trap kind of inverse one, because it's a rat trap in the gameplay sense. Alright, they are 1. Really, we can't do the last damage yet, but we are slowly moving forward. Let's see how bad this gets. At least they generated a lot of creatures. But as long as they... Because we can just wield these as long as they get no taunts. No taunts and they are done. They lost in any case. So it's pretty much like... just to spite them.
We'll find you. We will destroy you.
There we go.
And
First
that was no ordinary demon.
one done
What did he say? The Rusted Legion?
of that plot. And we also leveled up. Alright, and we got one step forwards in that plot, and let's see, do think we are pretty close. Not quite the 1.5 hours yet, so let's keep playing.
Arana, overwhelmed and spent,
Alright,
but not alone in her torment.
Rusted Case, corrupt a god. They have 1 turn to play it. Ouch, that's kind of unpleasant. Need to make sure that we can play cards. Kind of like a problem with expensive cards, because they can keep shooting that. Also otherwise very interesting looking
That Naga!
thing.
It needs help!
Yeah, Naga.
Come with me, Slitherer. The Rusted One needs your services.
Alright, at least these won't be left uncast. That's not very useful because it requires practically we have a minion we get out.
Ooh, and who is this? Another one to be taken.
Demon! Let her go! I need a target.
Alright, kind of not very useful to reduce that cost, so at least they chose the wrong card.
It's hard-coded.
Like the worst choice. So let's just cast that out, and that is kind of limited utility as we can attack with that, so let's leave that card to be destroyed. Alright, we can cast that next turn. So that just chooses what we cast. Alright. Charge. And we can attack even them, so now we are at least pushing them further down. Good. Alright, this isn't the worst thing ever. Let's first put the secret out and then cast that, because yeah, that wasn't the most useful thing ever. Like, no good choice there. We got them out rather than losing the card, so it's kind of a good idea. But we can cast next. So it's currently more like, what would you like to have? Alright. Interesting concept. They are also gradually running out of time, but there will be things out soon. Alright, now we cast the hyena back. And cast the secret. Alright, that was indeed eye lasers, one might say. Eye lasers. Alright, now they are getting stuff out. A lot of it.
This guy's toast. Job's done.
None of that matters either if they run out of health first. very possibly happen.
Choice is an illusion.
Couple rust gates, but nice, another one. Now we can kind of whittle them down a little with the mastiffs. And then we have this left. Deal the 6 damage one.
Job's done.
Let's get that on the board, and would be nice, but has no minions out, so it was kind of not very useful to cast.
Presentation is everything.
Now we cast that, so we don't lose it. Let's give it also Explorer's Hat. And then we can either discover a card from deck, or let's use that. That's useful.
Job's done.
Alright, and then we pretty much go out. Not yet actually. No, that was enough, so we don't win that one yet. At least we do not have the beginning from the beginning story-wise. And that starts to be the 1.5 hours, so let's see who we can raid. And of course, thank you all for joining, and let's see who we will leave you with. So let's see who gets a raid today. Right, Yuna is playing Tales of Iron. Been a while since we have raided them. Looks very messy a fighting game. Do not actually like it right now. Let's see. Official Blaze is playing Rocket League. It's also a while since we have raided them. So car football time it is. Somewhat confusing game for this one. Never quite learned it like had one co-worker who said like that some are really skilled with it. Lazy is always chat only, doesn't use microphone, so let's greet him tonight. Alright, thank you all for joining and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are playing according to schedule, at least we are playing Darkest Dungeon as usual, so that should be happening. And see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining.
You scared the fucking bejesus out of me. Oh my god, thanks for the raid guy. Oh, dude, that.